Greetings and grace. Hey, look, we are on day 5 of the 30 sacred sayings found in the book of Proverbs, right? I'm excited about it because, they're all very powerful. And when you really start to think about these things, right, and it starts to sink in and absorb in like just who you are, man, it's on point. So, I pray you are excited. I pray you well. And follow along if you like. All right. That's what it's about. We're going to have some fun. All right. Okay. So we are at saying 26, which is verse 13 in chapter 24 of Proverbs. So go to Proverbs chapter 24 if you want to. And we're starting at verse 13. And says, "Eat honey, my son, for it is good honey. From the comb is sweet to your taste. Know also that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. Do not fret because of evildoers, or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. Fear the Lord and the king, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials, for those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they can bring. All right. So before we, get on into it, get deeper into it, as we already know, please enjoy the intro. Greetings. Secure your path in just 3 steps. I myself knew a piece of my purpose, but I lacked the depths of my vision. I knew that I would make an impact, but I did not feel significant because I didn't know how to achieve this and actually make money online. Now, I exercise the confidence of my purpose, execute my strategies for more impact, and I feel more fulfilled making money as a result, helping other educators do the same as me. Some have even left their 9 to 5. Specifically, this year, I want to help 1,000 people discover their purpose in depth, strategize their impact, and make money online organically with the right information and guidance straight, no chaser. Go to online.theetablueprint.com right now so that you can be confident in your purpose like me and no longer lost on your path. My name is Imani Allen and I own Priceless Faith Productions, where your impact can become omnipresent. 10x, baby! All right, so let's talk about it. Saying number 26, eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know also that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. And if you read or if you've heard of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, at the very end, it says, these 3 abide. I want to say, finally, these 3 abide, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Hope is so powerful. Hope is necessary. You don't want to be the opposite of hope. Like when you start to think about things like that, the opposite of hope isn't necessarily where you want to be. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if we are what we eat, and as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, right? What we think comes to pass a lot of the time. So you got to really start to assess and reevaluate the patterns of your thinking. We have 30,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day. So what if you're intentionally changing your mindset to be more so towards hope, towards being wise, towards faith, towards love, right? And if you're not thinking like that, I just want to encourage you real quick, because you know what, to be honest with you, you can in fact change the levels of your thinking. You can change your mindset by ultimately feeding your mind what it is that you need to feed it. And when you start thinking about it like that, take a look at a great analogy or a great example would be our bodies, right? Not too long ago, I talked about intermittent fasting and that YouTube channel, What I've Learned. So check it out. There's a great video. It's called What I've Learned and Why I Now Eat 1 Meal a Day. Our bodies, God created our bodies to literally repair itself. when we feed it the correct nutrients, our bodies will just naturally shift and our cells will repair. Bad things will exit. I don't know if you guys remember that movie Osmosis Jones. And so when that sickness happened, there was all of that, all of that is commotion, the right word, all of the situations that happened, right? It was a big old thing. That's a throwback movie, okay? My name is Ozzy. My name is Jones. My name is Osmosis Jones. I remember that joint. Anyway, wow. But the whole point is when you feed your body, when you feed your cells what it needs to fight off the sicknesses, right? You're building your immune system. So imagine your brain. Imagine your brain is an immune system. It is a body. It is an organ. And you intentionally feed yourself the things that you want to actually think about, right? So 80% of your day, whatever it was, 80%, hold on, 2 hours and 40 times 8. Hold on. We're going to do the math real quick. 60 times, 24 hours. Okay, that's 1440. 1,440 minutes per day. All right. So times 80%. That's 1,152 divided by 60. So if you spent 19.2 hours of your day intentionally focusing on positive stuff, right? Intentionally listening to music that's positive, intentionally watching stuff that's positive, intentionally feeding your body the stuff that will help keep you in a great mood, guess what? Things would change. Intentionally watching not the news, but watching positive celebratory like videos and things like that, right? Intentionally doing that 19 hours, 19.2 hours per day. 0.2. So what's that? 60 divided, hold on. 19.2 hours to 12. So, okay, 19 hours, I think at 12 minutes. If I did the math correctly, please, if I did it wrong, please correct me, right? 19 hours and 12 minutes per day. If you intentionally focus on the positive by actually feeding yourself positive things, positive content, guess what? You will start to think more positive. You want to be more hopeful? Check out miracles. Look up miracles. Look up unexplained miracles that, you know what? The only thing that can be explained is you can't. It's nothing but God, right? When you start thinking about stuff like that, it's powerful stuff, you guys, right? So let's go on to, and your hope won't be cut off. Why? Because you've seen it. Not only that, if you've experienced the miracles, I don't know if about you, but I've actually experienced a couple of miracles, and I'm like, woo, this is why I know in God. You know what I'm saying? I know of God, and nobody can ever take that away from me. And I think that's powerful. In order to receive those things and experience those things, you want to open up your heart to God in order to experience things like that. It's very possible. These things out there, they exist. Saying number 27. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they will rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. I think this is great because a lot of people like to take advantage of great people. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to encourage you, if you are great, if your heart is pure, you know what I'm saying? You may have gone through a whole bunch of stuff that maybe you didn't even deserve, right? And you just experience just stuff after stuff, but you still get up. I just want to encourage you to keep going. As someone who can relate, I just want you to keep going. You know why? Because there is purpose that God has for you. And then there are people that you're going to be able to help. And you know what's really fulfilling? When other people share how you've helped them as a result of not stopping, but instead you kept going. People need that, right? That fills hope. You want to help people experience more hope? Be the living example of how you continuously move forward instead of allowing it to hold you back. That right there, my friends, that's hope. And I don't know about you, but that's the type of hope that people need. People need to know your testimony. Share it. Talk about the stuff you've gone through and, talk about how you overcame it, right? Then teach people how to overcome those things. That's important. That's very powerful, you guys. And so people who do, be out here lurking like a thief near the house of the righteous, and then they plunder dwelling places, taking advantage, right? The righteous, yeah. Those who are pure, yeah, they're going to fall. It's going to happen. It's part of it. Saying failure is a part of life. Giving up and quitting, that's when it's an absolute. So you must fight back, right? You got to keep going. You got to get back up again. Get back up again. As Donna McClurkin said, get back up again. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? When the wicked stumble, the wicked stumble, calamity will strike. So hold on, we're gonna look up what calamity means real quick. We go into etymology, y'all. We're gonna be playing about this right here. Calamity. Calamity, damage, woo, state of adversity, a great misfortune or cause of misery. Jesus. Damage, loss, failure, disaster, misfortune, adversity. Straw on the notion of damage to crops. Okay, let's see. No, okay. Marked calamitous. Wow. Marked by great misfortune. Woo, causing loss, destructive, liable to damage or disaster. Saying thieves that take advantage of good people. They are a liability. They're marked by great misfortune. Maybe that's why they're miserable a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? And so be careful, and like we learned about, yesterday, don't hang around those type of people because they intentionally intend on doing harm. And guess what? It's going to fail. They may seem like they're successful, but that doesn't last long. All right. So be encouraged with that, you guys. All right. So now we're going to saying number 28. Hold on one second. All right. Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. This is very important because you know what? This is out there a lot, and I think it's horrible. All right. So laughing or rejoicing when someone has gotten hurt, there's no love in that. It's unfortunate when someone gets hurt, no matter who they are, right? And you don't want to be the cause of, we'll say, maybe somebody receiving just due, because first of all, you want to get out of God's way. Two, the best thing to do is, hope for the best. Pray that, they'll learn. Pray that, it won't be, that harsh for them, or, pray that they get it and they turn from their ways. You know what I'm saying? Instead of rejoicing in them being hurt, you know what I'm saying? In them falling, hope and pray that they instead do better. That's important. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, people are going to be jacked up, just keep it moving. In fact, block them. Just block them. There's power in that. There's power in removing and revoking access to you when someone's trying to play you or take advantage. And I'm saying that from experience. A lot of times if you do that, know that, there will be some turmoil and, people will start to say stuff. That's it's part of the process. It's going to happen. Still, just keep it moving. Don't even give them the time of day. If you do need to stand up for yourself, then do so, and make sure you're with people who, if you're connected to people, make sure everybody's on the same page about, definitely standing up for what's right, but also letting stuff go. There's power in that, you guys. All right. Saying number 29, do not fret because of evildoers or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. Do not fret because of evildoers or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. I think that's important because, that everything's got to be rushed, forced, and it's not going to last long. Because even the Bible tells us, I want to say it's in Proverbs, I forgot where, but the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. If people want to force stuff, okay. They want to be wicked, okay. You, as a good person, need to get things together so that you are in position to receive what everybody else has worked on. There's power in that, you guys. So hold on one second. We're going to look up snuff. Sounds familiar. Snuff, to cut or pinch off the burned part of a candle wick. Burned part of a candle wick. The meaning to die, to kill. Whoa. Pornography involving the actual blanking of a woman, or originally an urban legend. Whoa. That's wild. That's wild. Snuff, to draw in through the nose with the breath, also intransitive. Inhale air vigorously through the nose. To sniff, snuff. Noun, powdered to. Okay, it's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. And I want to say, we got Blue Letter Bible. We are taking a shortcut. Hold on, I'll share this tab instead. All right. Verse snuff. No, it says snuffed out. Oh, snuffed. Ed. Excuse me. Gotta be specific. Proverbs 24. Okay. For the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. So we're gonna click it. Maybe click tools. Okay, hold on. Why is hold on. All right, yeah. This is officially, I want to say, my first time actually using the Blue Letter Bible. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, tell us what it is. Tools. Hold on. Oh, okay. Here we go. You can click it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Wow. Dictionaries. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Hold on. Verse 20. Okay, lamp. Future punishment, hope, lamp. Interesting. Reference works for. Okay, so this is interesting. It's time for me to learn how to actually use this one. I know how to use the Strong's Concordance, by the way, but okay. The candle. Okay, so the candle of the wicked, cross-reference in a KJV, King James Version. The candle of the wicked shall be put out, so blown out. So that's good to know. Interlinear. So this is what's looking like it's giving us the actual. Hey, Strong's Concordance. I know that. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. For there will be no future. The lamp. Okay, so they're actually giving us the lamp here. That's what it is. That's what it originally was in the original Hebrew language. So pronunciation near. Okay, masculine noun. Translates lamp, candle, light. So lamp, the lamp of the wicked will be blown out. So this is impactful because you can actually get deeper into the word, right? So when you think about it that way, the lamp of the wicked will be right to cut or pinch off the burnt part of the lamp. I love that. I love that. Look, it says a word of unknown origin. That's a lie. Catch up. It's Hebrew. Come on now. All right. For the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. So it's going to be blown out. So don't fret, because guess what? Don't be envious of them, because guess what? Don't hang out with them, because guess what? If you're just, you're going to receive it. You're going to get all the goodness. You're going to get all the goodness from the evil, from the bad. And you can turn it around for good. All right. So number 30. Let's make sure we are staying on track here. Do you guys like this pace better? Sometimes I will zoom through stuff, but let me know if you like this pace better. That's totally cool too. I know sometimes people are up a little bit later, whatever time you're up, I hope you're finding, great value out of this and feeding yourself some, great conversation and the ability to think differently. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Hope you're thinking differently as we go through these, through the book of Proverbs, as how you're going to actually live your lifestyle and build your business. All right. So saying 30, fear the Lord and the king, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials. Ooh, interesting. For those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they can bring. That's powerful. Fear the Lord and the King, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials. What could that mean? There's a lot of things that could mean. So we'll just kind of leave that one food for thought, because you have to be careful of the things, not just association, but things you claim, because sometimes people can be doing off stuff because wicked is in their heart, and you out there, claiming people, but wickedness is in their heart. And destruction will come upon them, it says. I'm not saying it, the Bible's saying it. And who knows what calamities they can bring? Who knows what consequences come as a result of being connected or claiming something that has wickedness all on the inside of it. So, think about that. Think about, as you build your brand as well. All those things matter. We see it time and time again. And I'm not saying you can't be successful, but I'm saying, think about who you build your success with. Think about who you're building and growing with. Those things matter. So be encouraged. I pray that you enjoyed this evening. We went through those joints and we had some fun. And I'm learning how to use the Blue Letter Bible. And thank you so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate you guys. All right. All righty. And God bless you.
Imani, 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 we just want to give thanks to the gods for you, girl. Thank you so very much for just being who you are. I mean, girl, you inspire. We really appreciate what you're doing, helping so many people. And our prayers are that you will continue to be blessed in unlimited ways.